Hi, this is DOSBox Mom. Welcome back to Let's Play Curse of the Azure Bonds. We've finished up that random encounter against the patrol of fire knives and gone back to the secret hallway and rested and healed. I think if we run into any more random encounters within the fire knives hideout, we'll just pause the recording and get that dealt with. You don't need to see umpteen occurrences of half a dozen fire knives. Anyway, we know that Princess Nacacia was kidnapped by the fire knives, and the fellow who was impersonating her dad was kidnapped by them. And we know that Princess Nacacia has a boyfriend in town who's a priest from that temple we visited. Haven't found any of them yet, though, so we're still looking around the different buildings. The different rooms in this building. And let's duck back out into the main hallway here. Okay. And in here, this dark and smoky room is adorned with all forms of torture instruments. On a rack in the middle of the room is a well-muscled middle-aged man. Around him are fire knives working the equipment. The assassins are engrossed in their task and seem unaware of you. What do you do? Attack! And let's see where they are. Wonder how many. Is it just those half a dozen? Looks like it. Not bad. Let's see if we can get close enough to use a stinking cloud. Here it goes. And move him up. And here's our other mage. Okay, we might not be able to get the rest of them in one stinking cloud. But let's see what we can do. Oh, that'll help. And we'll have her do a hold person. We want to be careful about using up all our spells in one battle, since if we're going to explore this section a bit, it may be a while before we can duck back out into the secret hallway. Yeah, I want to remember she's got a magic sword there. Ooh. It's really nice when the spells immobilize them so you can take them out with one sword stroke. Or one arrow. And he's switching to his bow. Let's see if anybody else has been immobilized. Very good. Oh, looks like just enough people where we don't have to Oh, crap. Only one out of the three got immobilized that time. We can move her a little bit closer. Let's see if there's enough. Yeah, we might as well use another hold person. This is our last one, though. Okay, and since she's doing that, we're not going to bother with any more stinking clouds. So let's have our mages switch to their darts. Move him a little closer, and okay, we'll have her switch to her bow. She might not be close enough to use darts, so let's see. Yeah, she could still use a magic missile there. We'll target him. And we'll have him switch to his bow. And take him out. And let's see if we can polish off the last fire knife. Excellent. And we'll have everybody switch back to melee weapons and done guard. Now, let's see. Okay, she can heal somebody. Paladin laying on hands ability, you can heal 2 points for each paladin level you have. And this is exactly the same size as one of the random patrols, so we'll have each fighter type take 2 groups of those arrows. Yep, that's the last of the arrows. And we'll just bundle those arrows to save space in our inventory. Now for him. And her. And exit. You release the man from the rack and he collapses to the floor. He has suffered very badly at the hands of the fire knives. He whispers, "Don't worry about me. Rescue Nacacia. She's in here somewhere." He refuses all offers of assistance, insisting that you save your energy for the rescue. All he'll accept is his hammer that was leaning against the rack. He insists you go on without him. That might be Nacacia's boyfriend. Okay, let's just save before we run into any more random encounters. And let's look around here some more. Within the room are 2 rows of shrouded bodies. At the head of each row is a sign. One reads, "To be raised," the other, "To be buried." Oh, great. So they're saving some to turn into undead. Yuck. About the room are a number of people frozen in positions of battle. A couple have turned over and lie in awkward piles. A couple of them are beginning to move. What do you do? Let's interrogate them. You disarm the fire knives as they return to mobility. They seem bewildered, and you gather some useful information, recording it in Journal Entry 26, which we are flipping to right now. The men had been paralyzed by a spell cast by an invading cleric. He was after the prisoners held in the leader's room to the south. Luckily, he had finally been overcome in this room. Well, so that must be the fellow that we just rescued from the other battle. Okay. Against the wall here, you see a stuffed figure of King Azun. It shows the marks of innumerable knife tosses. Oh, gee, they're using him for a target dummy. Okay. You stop at the entrance to this room. In front of you is a cloud of knives whirling about one another. A metallic whine makes it almost impossible to hear. What do you do? And the blades, are you kidding? I am not going in a food processor. After a few moments, the blades slow down and fade away. The whine drops to a whisper and ends. The room looks as if others have been caught by the blades. Ooh. I believe that spell's called Blade Barrier. We don't know it yet, but it'll be very useful when we do learn it. Oh, let's take a look at the room past here. You see the remains of a fire knife checkpoint. Only fire knives are among the bodies. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything more to see this way. So we'll go back the way we came. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're going to pause the recording at this point and come back to this after the battle. Yeah, we finished that random encounter, got back out into the main hallway, and we have this message. Echoing through the silent corridors comes an angry voice. Kybor's dead? We were supposed to guard him, so you get the honor of killing Vandergast instead. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out who Vandergast is in a minute. Anyway, at this point, we need to get back into that secret. Oh, crap. Well, I think we'll probably end the recording here, finish this random encounter, and come back next time after we've rested and healed. See you next time.